All right, shalom, shalom. We are here again, day in, day out, prophesy downfall of America, which is AKA Babylon, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom. All those kingdoms pretty much in one. This is Rome all over again. An uprising of Israel consisting of the elect, hopeful elect, we say, so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, so-called Puerto Ricans, Northern and Southern Kingdom. But we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, Ta'ala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash, Barakatah, Yahweh, Barakatah, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops, the great millstone, most high take to the brother, teach your word for the hopeful elect. Soon to be the elect, most high will. He said he shortened the time for the elect sake, so it's going to happen sooner than later. Hell, we in a sooner state. It's going to happen sooner than later, man. We're gonna get into the matrix of this thing, which we always go into. I mean, we tend to digital technology. We're already in digital technology, and the contrite spirits returning back to the Most High blessing. Get that word matrix in the scriptures, and then we're gonna get the definition for it. Read the scripture.
Pull them all up, see which one you want. It's only 5 times mentioned in the scriptures, 5 times.
But it is in the scriptures.
It's in there.
So you want to do
This is Numbers, chapter 3, verse 12. And it reads, "And I behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel."
Yeah, because they were supposed to have a special part with the Most High portion. Levi mean he had joined it to me. So they had a spiritual office going back to even the days of Moses, but Yahweh Shai set up an everlasting priesthood. So we all get to be priests now, kings and priests. Most High will, It's meant. Go ahead.
"Instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix."
Go ahead.
"Among the children of Israel."
Yep. So the firstborn is really represent the first fruits, and we, Most High willing, we those first fruit. We part of the first fruit that started way in the beginning of time. Matrix means womb. So we're gonna get into that too, where it said Jeremiah, when probably Most High knew us before we were born. Get the definition of matrix. Blue letter. I wonder what it says in the New Living Translation.
The word, the scripture.
Yeah,
I can reread it in 1 second. It says, Rakam.
Rakam.
Okay.
That means in Hebrew that means womb, like a woman. A lot of things relate to women on a spiritual level with the Most High. Sophia, we're His woman. We were born. Jerusalem is a mother of us all. So a lot that's having the fruit of the man sperm to come into the womb to have children be born and grow up to be prophets. All right, what does it say, the definition?
It just says womb.
Yeah, womb.
And it says womb man, woman slave, woman to women.
So even in this American, we're born in the womb of America. So how will we nurse by this American philosophy? In America school system, we were young children born here. They even with the slavery, they took basically bashed our spirit into to being like into children, calling us boy or not.
That was a chastisement of the Most High.
Yeah, but Most High kept his holy men as separate and to grow up to be prophets. Well, you can get that Jeremiah 1 and 5.
This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
So whatever they technology got, where they putting shit on the table and trying to, check the gene factor, the God factor, Most High already formed us. You know, there's nothing they could do to how the Most High work as prophets into this world to have them being born to grow up prophesying. They couldn't stop prophecy or the prophets. Go ahead.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Yeah, so hey, even women can say, I brought you into this world. You didn't bring us into this world. It's women killing their babies, aborting their babies with the Most High saved and preserved his men to have the woman say, let me take care of this baby and have it. That was the Most High's work, man. Now it's like children being born today. Shit, I feel sorry for a lot of them, man. You see what their mothers are doing today, and a lot of them don't even get a chance because these women are doing crazy shit to the children these days. Throwing them in ovens and shit, throwing them over the bridges and shit.
Yep.
Aborting them at 9 months. Could abort a child at 9 months.
Even if you do it at one, you still commit murder to the Lord, because the spirit goes in that sack. When that spirit goes in there at the moment, that sperm hits that egg, man.
The Most High was mad at this. Who was that? He spilled his semen on the ground because he was supposed to raise up seed to his brother. Most High got even mad at that. So when a child's supposed to be born, it's supposed to be born, man. You don't have. Most High said, what he do? As said at the beginning, multiply, replenish the earth. Yeah. How you multiply if you ain't popping women?
Yeah, that's how That's what I was talking about yesterday too. You got to be all the way in. Jake pulling out. You got to be all the way in it too. Spiritually, like the other said, it's spiritual. It used to be physical, but now it's spiritual. You got to be all the way in. With the good and the bad. You gotta suffer.
Yeah, because they didn't really understand the dynamics of the Most High, really. They thought it was real carnal. They thought it was real physical. But now we're understanding that. We understand the reincarnation. We understand that we're not here just to live and be Israelites. We're here for a prophecy and a future prophecy of us coming back into the kingdom. We understand we're in our captivity now. With any more that?
I got the word. And I ordained thee a prophet to the nations.
To the nations, man. Who knew that this little child was going to be a prophet, to the nations?
Yeah,
Hitler, like we always say, Hitler had his purpose.
Yeah.
He had his lot. That was supposed to happen. Just like things are born into the world for the sake of what the Most High wants to happen, the outcome of things. What did it say? The boys, they were born. The boys were born, Esau and Jacob. Let them grow up, and see what the outcome is going to be. Because everybody starts off as a child and feeble, and you know what I'm saying? Everybody starts off in their baby life. Huggies and shit.
Yeah, it even happened where when they were adults, at one point they did hug each other once. Yeah, whatever. But they still the enemy, because in the end of the day, when all that hug didn't mean shit. Because when we tried to go through the land, what did Esau do? He said, "Nah, you gotta go around." I thought we was cool, bro. Yeah. Well, you can't trust these Edomites.
The scriptures say, wasn't Esau Jacob's brother? But I love Jacob and hated Esau, so you could be, come out the same womb, brothers or whatever. But we're in the womb of America, and the Most High is bringing us the 12 tribes here to rejoin us together in the body of the temple, man. Now we're building a spiritual temple. Esau can't see it. He think we niggas out here. because he was programmed to think like that in his home. Like they just trying to, they just speaking hatred because of what happened to him. That should be permissible. All the shit that we went through and shit, they should. Hey,
we can't even stand out here and talk about it. We still we hate you because we talk about it. Some of these trees Jake was hanging on.
Yeah.
You know, these very trees that we see today, some of these trees live over 100 years old, man. Yep. Some of these trees, they had to take Jake down off of these motherfuckers, man.
They tell us to forget about it.
Yeah,
that's old, man.
Right?
That's old.
Let bygones be bygones. No, there's punishment for that stuff, brother, man.
No. Most High said he required that which is past.
Yeah, no.
You know? And the blood is fresh. It just happened.
Yeah.
In the Most High's eyes, this just slavery just happened.
Yeah.
And then they covered up the real warriors, the real soldiers that died, not and then and showed the coonism of our people as an influence or something like that.
1,000 years in the days of the Lord. It's been like 10 minutes since that happened, man. Lord, don't forget that, man. It's coming. The judgment is coming, man. So the Most High, before we were formed in the womb, before He knew us. What does that mean? We're spirits first. And it even says no man has descended into the earth except he ascended up. So we knew the Most High, and with Yahweh Shai, they act like when you die, you just float off into this universal portal and shit with dimensions and black holes and shit. Nah, man. You don't got to pay for nothing you did here. You don't got to pay for nothing. You just get to sin and be a god, and you don't got to pay no judgment.
Wait a minute. A lot of that stuff is off. They got boundaries even going up into the firmaments because the Most High said that belongs to us. He said, in my Father's house is many mansions. So it's a lot of stuff that they can't touch when they go try to discover stuff. Right? Most High got it off limits to them. He hides it from them, man.
About that definition.
But we're born here in the matrix, and just like Neo, we have to learn all over again who we are, and then what does he have to do? He have to get plugged in to become basically a human in Zion. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to learn Jiu-Jitsu again. We already knew this stuff. Going even back to King David and shit, we already were, but we have to learn out now. It's spiritual though, So we're gonna kick Esau's ass spiritual, and we're gonna do it physically when the Most High turn us into extraterrestrial. That's the thing. Go ahead.
This is the definition of matrix in the dictionary, in the Oxford Dictionary: an environment or material in which something develops.
See, now how did the hoods and ghettos develop? With gangism, crack, because he saw plenty of that stuff there. And our people became the product of their own environment, so to speak. And this happened all across the world. That's how you know it was a plan of the elites. It happened all across the world. Wait a minute, damn. From Cali, yeah, your people on crack too. Yeah, y'all in slums too. You call fucking the South. They in slums too. You call the Midwest, all our people, they in slums too. Like, what the fuck is going on? Ain't now Jake rich in this place, man. And if they are, they done sold out. It's a separation. They don't go back and help the so-called black communities like they say they love us. So they built the Matrix, just like the Matrix movie. The architect, he had our people build it, but he designed all this shit. A lot of this shit is designed with Baphomet all over this place, with witches all over this place. Like I said, the gentrification and the separation between bridges and train tracks to where now you're getting into the ghetto and all that.
Yes. And it said
classism,
Yeah, time. And it said in Isaiah chapter 19, verse 19, that there will be a monument, a pillar in the midst of this image of Baal. It'll be a pillar. We're that pillar. We're that monument.
I think here in Oklahoma they had the one in the museum.
Yep.
Actual Baphomet, like you ain't no way you can call that anything else than what it is.
They had a big ass statue in Oklahoma City. They made them take it down, you know, or whatever, because it was being a little bit too blunt.
Yeah.
But it was up for a time being. They had people out going out there worshiping that thing, man. Yup.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Continuing.
And that's what they built this stuff on witches and shit. Witchcraft and lies and shit. When they just narrating the churches back in slavery, that wasn't real church. They wasn't telling us that we Israelites. We wasn't even learning nothing about Esau and Jacob. And still today, after all this time, they still don't teach prophecy and what those people, who those people are in the scriptures. Go ahead.
A surrounding medium or structure.
Yeah, a surrounding. You look around, just like I said, the brother from Mississippi, Brother Carr in LA, he said they just got shotgun houses, great, and they all great. They all look the same. That's like a psychological method to make you feel like, you know, make you feel bad and gloomy and shit.
Barbarian. Barbarian that was
what? Like when you do the same routine, you be like, you don't feel, you know what I'm saying? And then you get to go to those places that do have that different food, and you might take a vacation to Caribbean island and shit. You seeing a better kind of water and shit. You know, not brown, not, you know, and then you like, damn, why am I living like this? And then when you try to come up in the ranks, you say, well, I need to make more money to do that. And then you go to these racist ass jobs. And then as soon as you try to do well and get enough money, they say, we got to let you go. Why? I ain't done nothing wrong. Well, we having a shortage on, you know, supplies, and, you know, the company ain't doing too well. Or, yeah, they make up some bullshit. Next thing you know, you got to start back over and shit. You know what I'm saying? When Esau lose his job, he got support. He got financial support, man. You know, he's loaned millions of dollars to keep that business going. Go ahead. So we in the matrix, and we finding out we in the matrix, man.
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Yeah, what did he tell Neo? He said he's beginning to believe. You know, he's beginning to know things. It says, don't think you are, know you are. Don't think you're an Israelite. You gotta know you're an Israelite. Just the way the scriptures say, like, you're gonna be, what they say, you're gonna be crushed forevermore and shit. That you want to enjoy your children. You're gonna be you know, paraphrasing poverty. You know, you're gonna sow it. You're gonna plant and not be able to reap of your harvest. We can't. It turned from 48% of black farmers now is 2%. What the fuck happened? They came out with Monsanto. They poisoned the crops farm so black farmers couldn't, you know, farm anymore.
Yeah, and you know, it was already Jake under the nurses, so it was already hard enough to keep his farming business growing. So now he got GMO foods, and the people that he's selling it to, most of them is Jake. Yeah. And they not wanted.
And the biggest market is food. One of the biggest markets is food and drug administration. So that includes farming.
Yep.
And you know what they're able to do with the food when you get your food from the farmers. You know, we usually have farmers market in the scriptures. Most I said, you're gonna have plenty in your basket. You know, we don't even get to enjoy all the fruits on the earth. Yeah. You know, you remember back then, even Apostle Elder said you walk down the street, you used to have a pecan tree over there, an almond tree, and an orange tree. Remember it said the mustard tree, it's the smallest of all, but it grows and its branches go over the. Well, that's how. You know, a physical example is these trees. You just walk down the street and the orange trees be falling over the fence.
So you smell food.
Yeah. But you didn't. They say, well, I didn't break you. I didn't trespass. I got this outside of your fence. That's how Israel's supposed to have so abundant of a homeless person. He's supposed to like, yeah. He walked down one street. He got a basket full. He can feed his whole family.
Yeah. The Commonwealth of Israel.
Yeah, even like that's the strangers. The strangers can eat too. If you wasn't born in Jerusalem, You know, you at least taste of the royalty of Jerusalem. People be like, damn, you wasn't enjoying, but you the son, you the grandson of David.
Because it was easier to tell. Because back then, a lot of more of the foreign Israelites were dark skinned. Esau was straight up woman looking, like Edomite looking, man.
And they still keeping customs as, as they could. They,
as they could, you could tell.
Yeah,
you could tell a lot more.
But now this is the worst captivity. We all, I mean, we woke up, but our people are all fucked up. They working just for the straight for the Illuminati, straight selling their soul. That little Nas X dude, his one of his videos is straight demonic and shit. He's fucking the devil on that motherfucker. Yeah, like, nah, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just makeup and it's just a role that he's playing. And then you see him in real life, he got on high heels with his, I don't know if those are his brothers or sons or whatever, and then his father like that, and he got long ass hair and long black nails, and that ain't no fucking just a video. He's really living this life. But we're not supposed to betray an image like that anyway, man. We're supposed to be a, conducting character, we think we're gonna be in heaven and our children gonna be watching videos like that and shit. And I thought about it like these rappers and shit, Biggie's past and shit. You think Lil' Kim, when she go into the, in the kingdom, her and Biggie gonna be rapping and she gonna be a hoe and they ain't gonna be in a different state of mind, man.
And that's why, Pastor Hart, he was going in about doing it the best of your abilities to be stoic, which is like
stoic,
to suffer through things without showing emotion. That don't mean you don't got emotion.
Yeah,
we still got emotion. We in the flesh, but we try our best not to show it to the congregation because it's not about us.
That's kind of like being in war. You don't got no time to be,
all that.
Yeah, calling your girl and shit, checking on every minute. You at war, man. Yeah. Shit, one distraction could the enemy
blown up. So ass took out here.
Yeah, little pictures and shit, and wallet and shit. Like, but there's a scripture that say like, if you want to, care for your family, but that's a whole different matter. The woman just got pregnant, you have children, going to be for a while, go back to war or possibly whatever the situation is.
Also, the one talking about like a woman is, or you don't take care of your family, you consider the infidel. Well, that your family is the hopeful elect.
Yeah, exactly.
You're supposed to be feeding the flock.
Yeah.
That's your family. Yeah. It said those who do the will of the Most High.
Yeah.
That's your family. So this is how we take care of the flock. We show you, our struggles. But we also preach His word. Give you the best examples that we can be, which is ourselves. Let's start with the elders and apostles.
It's like a child got to eat every day, right?
Yep.
So you do a video every day. You feed the elect every day, man.
Yep.
Go ahead. So we were reborn and it is true. It's called being reborn, man. It ain't being reborn to a American Christian world and shit, Christianity. It's talking about this truth because they turn everything upside down. They turn everything backwards. So now you understand, like, damn, what does it say in the scripture? It's a time to hate and it's a time to love. But they think hate is wrong. But it says that in the scriptures. It's a time. You're going to love your enemy and let him come in and rape your family and rob your family and shit. Nah, you at the door with a, with a rifle, whatever.
At the door with the blicky blue. If you got one.
You say anybody that just like them Edomites, anybody that trespass.
Yeah, Jake can get anything, a damn golf club, whatever you got, Jake.
With a strong man with a man of the house let a strong man bind his property unless he be awake and stop him at the door. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 8, verse 18, because we talk about stoicism like being stirred. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Man. And we starting to feel that glory in us. You know, man, it seems like we angry. We are, but we happy though. His truth is a jewel, man. It's gems and rubies, and it's more precious than what is that? Wisdom is more precious than rubies.
Yeah, yeah. Oppression make a wise man mad. That's why sometimes you see us like that. But just like the elder said, like talk about a virtuous woman more precious than rubies, right? Well, that woman is Israel. That's the ultimate woman, the nation. That's the ultimate woman. They go into the marketplaces, they see what's going on. That's the brothers, man. Ultimately, that's the brothers going in there making ointments, oils, necklaces, whatever, man. Brothers doing whatever. Even you got the brothers that maybe don't do nothing. That don't mean that the Lord ain't dealing with them. It's all different offices. We coming together to bring a body.
The main thing is this word, brothers. And it said revealed in us. That's ultimately the immortality.
Yeah,
because that's a glory, man. If you are mortal and shit, and you got power like that, everybody they gotta bow down, man. Esau gonna try to fight Yahweh Shai in the angles, of course, but hey, he gonna lose miserably, man.
That's why I want to show the videos. Benatazak Mama Yan, he was showing the videos of Esau and the chains. He still looked like he pissed, like he want to do something about it. They ain't got never repent, never. They never gonna repent forever. They gonna be pissed off while we whipping their ass. They going in and doing what we told them to do. They ain't gonna never say sorry. That's how wicked they are.
The things that you grew up knowing in this world, it was only death, man. What if they end up in a situation of death, whether he's still alive or not? Jail, prostitution, pimping, and they all lead into in trouble, man. But when you have this scripture and this word within you, it's getting sown within you. You become a better man. You shedding off that old man. You become a well-rounded person. You know things about the hey, it's certain places we ain't never been, but if we go there, we know a little bit about it because we learned a little bit about it. Sure. You can learn Spanish and never been to Mexico, but if you go there, you'll be better off just learning Spanish. Yeah. Go ahead.
For the earnest expectation of the creature.
Oh, that's one of my favorite scriptures, man. The earnest expectation. Go ahead.
No, this is Romans 8, chapter 8, verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
Who's the sons of God and not the whole world? There's three categories of men: sons of God, sons of men, and sons of the wicked. And the children of the Most High, children of Israel, are sons of God, starting with the sons, to the woman. And the earnest, all these creatures are mourning, man. Every creature, include men, women, children, are mourning, and the beast is mourning. The fowls of the air is mourning. The bees can't even make honey no more. The birds can't fly and be free. They got them in a cage and shit. You're supposed to be living in a damn mansion and shit, where a castle where your bird can act, and with a sunroof where your bird can, if he wants to, he can go through the sunroof. Right? But your castle is big enough for the bird to fly around like he's outside.
He can go in there, come down into the living room, sit down with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We knew our animals, the hawks and the owls and shit.
Yeah, they would come rock with us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He just stuck to the sunroof. We're like, I have a little gold chain.
Now they be looking crazy at us, doodling on cars and shit.
Well, then you got a sign of the fowls.
Yeah,
like 1,000 crows on the car and shit.
Taking the fuck off or something. Yeah, like a whole bunch of in the parking lot.
Yeah. Those are signs from the heavens, man.
Yeah, saying something to go down. Yeah. He
devils on the corner.
He always come on and do this every time.
Emotional devils.
Yeah, a little weekend.
You know you're emotional devils out there.
Yeah,
but yeah. Hey, and they said worse about Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
fucking demons. They said you the same ones that did Yahweh Shai like that, you devils, and the blood is on you. But you know, Israel is becoming a product of their own environment on the ways of how Esau designed the world. Because Esau is he's a damn pedo himself. He's a weird ass himself. He's a base man himself. We got an Edomite that fuck 40 dogs and shit. The fuck is that? Or wearing diapers and shit. Or getting purposely shitted on by women and shit. All y'all going to hell. All y'all going to hell, in the depths of hell. Most High got your soul because he's a father of spirits. Gonna bring your ass back, chained up in a pit. You know?
You're going to think it's hell, man. Going through that slavery, you're going to really think it's hell. You're going to be like, damn, I thought hell's the place you burn in hell, burn in fire in the ground forever. Nah, it's right here. Right here on this earth. It's going to be over there on the other side of the earth. Babylon going to be destroyed. This place going to be a parking lot.
You got these devils. You got these devils wanting to save America, saving Babylon. Good. And they promote bestiality here. We don't do that shit. They promote Moism here. We don't do that shit.
Adultery. That's legal.
Adultery.
It's legal,
yeah. That's adultery. We don't promote idolatry. We don't promote that demon ass shit. They do.
They call the place the world favorite harlot. You know, it's true for this place.
Yeah. That's why it says in the Matrix, anybody that's not ready, these people are not ready to be unplugged. Hey, this is guarded. Anybody that's not ready is a potential enemy. You know, but they gonna flip it and call us the enemy. Well, we are the enemy of the state because you know I wouldn't have nobody in my land that don't agree, you know, with my law either. So we know y'all are all demonic bagged out here, so we don't agree with it, and that's why y'all coming at us.
That's cool. This is I got one of Paul's vision going into this going to instructions. Let's go. Let me get into vision.
Look at that later. I think that one where it says, I'll bring all things to your remembrance. Because what do? They try to distract us with everything here. Women's liberation, different religions, you know, different ways that you can go, basketball for entertainment, rap. That was Jake's number one goal is to be a rapper, or be a fucking basketball player, football player. That damn boys in the hood shit. Not a scholar of the Bible or to know what the Bible is talking about. He wanted to be all those things that bring him money and shit. Now you find out that paper yokes, contractual agreements, and now look at they put all them basketball players in a dress, or most of them, when they started off. Even now, Big Shaq, you know, Larry Johnson, you know, Charles Barkley. You know? So you be like, damn, something's going on. Same thing with rappers. Then you be like, well, shit, I just play football. Same thing with football players. Like, what can I be? You really can't be shit in this world. They got all bases covered, man. You try to be a golf player, look at having Tiger Woods. They blackballed him and everything. You know? Go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, verse 26. How shall I speak? And it reads, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit.
The Comforter is the Holy Spirit. It's this word, man. You know, that's taught by certain special men. Go ahead.
Whom the Father will send it by name.
His name, so you can't use a wrong name. You gotta use the name that he was sent in. It was sent in. Go ahead.
He shall teach you all things.
All things, not some things, all things. We should have been learning in the church the first day. We should have been learning about Esau and Jacob. We should have been learning about we the Israelites. We should have been learning all those things. Go ahead.
And bring all things to your remembrance.
Bring all things to your remembrance. That's why we learning that we Israelites. Because we knew this before. We were in Egypt. This is a parallel system to Egypt. These are the modern day Egyptians today. The pharaohs are here today. Yeah, all those people that's in the Bible, they're here today. It wasn't the comfy. If that was the case, he would have still been here. We would have, a comforter. The comforter don't need a face of his face on the bus and shit. You know, or a dog made out of him. Shit. That's idol worship. Go ahead.
Whatsoever I have said unto you.
Yep. And that's what these people don't know. This system is spewing out stuff, philosophies every day, different things every day, to where these people, these average, what do you call it, empty-minded people, what do they say, simple believers every word? They just believe in everything that America say. Whether it had been Trump or Kamala. So what is Yahweh Shai? What's he teaching? Go to that scripture. You gotta be born again, man. Born again, why? Because you've been lied to since your birth. You've been lied to, man. They've been lied to. They've been told that they the children of Israel, these Edomites. And it's just the opposite.
John chapter 3, verse 6 and 7. And it reads, that which is born of the flesh is flesh.
Yeah, go ahead.
And that which is born of the spirit is spirit.
Yeah. And what did it say? He's learning spiritual things. It says compare spiritual things with spiritual things. You can't know things in the spirit without being a spiritual person. No? Go ahead.
Verse 7. And
so now we know this ain't a physical, it ain't the physical Babylon back then. It's a spiritual thing. This is Babylon right now.
But some can pop off. So that's why you don't see us bringing our women and our children out here. Like some of these other camps. We can get carnal out here. So that's why you don't bring you don't bring your weaker vessel out here, man.
Well, period. Women ain't supposed to join battle, period.
Yeah.
All those people that go to war for America, those teenagers, whatever, those men are men. If it's women that's going there, they're gonna, now they have been admitted in the military, whatever, they're gonna be doing, light work shit.
Nursing, medical, like got some of them doing the computer work or whatever. Work. Got them in there and
cooking, supply.
Yeah, cooking. Yep. But mainly nursing,
Yeah, but they ain't on the battlefield, but they still teach them too to be ready to something pop off. The whole food facility, the soldiers start running in that thing. You got to know how to use some.
As soon as a woman get clicked on the titty, she's ready to go home.
You had Judith chopped off Helepon's head. Yeah, she knew how to use that thing. She was ready. It's a case.
But she did it for Israel though.
Yeah,
she didn't do it for herself.
She didn't want to do it. Like women don't naturally want to be warriors. They want to be women. Verse 7, marvel not that I said unto thee, ye must be born again.
You must be born again, man. Because you was already taught in this matrix. Now you got to be born in another kind of a womb, which is the womb of Jerusalem, being nourished and nursed by the prophets. Go ahead. That was it.
Verse 8, I can do that. Going to.
But yeah, so now we're born again. Now we're learning that who our enemy is. We're learning that we're Israelites. We're learning that it ain't no eternal hell. We're learning that about the dragon, about the Roman Empire, about America being Babylon. So now, hey, now we kind of have to dodge bullets like Neo did, because now the enemy know you're awake. He's looking at you now, intending to come for you. They're like the Sentinels and shit. Digital operation. That's why they had all these operations, Operation Paperclip, Operation this and that.
Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 15, and it reads, Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment.
Yeah, because that's one thing the Most High love is judgment. And when we depart from evil, what did it say?
Making himself a prey.
Making ourselves a prey.
Man, man.
Because what did it say? The devil go about who he sees may devour. That's what vocab been doing. Zakari and them been doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Like Israelites that would give in.
He said most of them they put good for cause good, evil, evil good. Yeah. We live in an evil society, they promote all this stuff.
Yeah.
They of the flesh.
That's what they learned. That's what they taught us. They taught us that the evil was good. They taught you that love was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? As long as you love somebody, no. You can't love everybody. No, there's all kind of people in this world and shit. You can't love them all. And then we find out the Most High did hate somebody. Then you gotta be like, damn, who did he hate? You gotta do some research on that. And you be like, who is he? Son? Yeah. And you go to his identity. You go to it describes him. It ain't like it's Most High just left us like find out who he saw. He gave us the description, what he would be doing. He would hate his brother. He pursued his brother. And it's only two people in this world that people go off of to whether to so to speak call out for peace. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter if you're black or white. You know what I'm saying? Who they talking about? Negroes and white people. They ain't talking about Chinese and all in between. These are main characters of this movie. Esau and Jacob. Because the Bible gotta fit the world. It gotta fit what's going. How is it not gonna fit what's in the Bible? What's happening in America?
The Christians said Old Testament done away with.
Yeah,
certain scriptures are done away with.
Yeah, but then you can't. There's no judgment. You can't tell nobody what to do with shit. That's why the cops, when they pull you, they don't go from the Bible. They go like, yeah, he was crossing the street. Like, how is that a crime and shit? You know what I'm saying?
They say the Lord made a mistake when he made this whole creation. He made a mistake. That's what they say.
Yeah. Like, because the Christian was subject to vanity and all that. But if you understand what we're in, it was for a purpose, man. Most High wants you definitely to know there's a difference between the flesh and the spirit. What it say? The flesh is weak, but the spirit is ready. The spirit is willing. It said the flesh wars against the spirit against the flesh. If there was no vanity in the creature, then the creature would think he was, the flesh was perfect. And then he'll be like, and then he'll be even confused, like, damn, why am I doing this? Well, Paul said, because it's not him, it's the sin that dwelleth in him. So he disconnected from basically his body, even though he was still in his body. He knew those things that the Holy Spirit given him. Yahweh Shai taught him. So it says what? It's let's go to the old man right there. So if you get baptized and you go on to continue to mess up, then how were you reborn? It's talking about reborn in your mind and your spirit to exercise those things. It's gonna say.
This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22, and it reads that ye, it started 21. If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua, verse 22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man
that was hanging out, getting drunk and talking about. That's all you talk about is robbing, stealing, sleeping with somebody else's woman, idolatry, all the sin. Like we said, you turn on the radio today, that's all that you hear. Yeah, I had to get this nigga's woman because she was looking good and shit, like some stupid ass shit. No purpose at all. You know? Go ahead.
Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust.
I'm selling dope, but you niggas better not be snitching. You just told the whole world you selling dope and shit. You know, like, these niggas don't make no sense, man. I'm trying to get paid, so I'm robbing somebody and shit. Well, don't you know he's gonna come back for you and shit? Go ahead.
Verse 23, and be removed.
Lights up, that was Shalom. Shalom. Go ahead.
Verse 23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Hey, you gotta be renewed. Because everything you was learning is old, man. I mean, it's you shed it off. You know? Because now look, you would think that a Christian would get way in line if they thought you could burn forever in hell. You should be like this and shit. Like a statue and shit. You don't want to do nothing wrong.
Instead, they just go out and do all the same stuff they doing and just go to church on Sunday. That's it.
Thugs, they basically going in saying like the Lord died for my sins, but he didn't give us a license to sin. They be like, well, he died for my sins, so I'm covered. That's what these people be saying, like they say that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, he ain't covered. You covered with the seat.
Wait a minute, you don't even know what sin is and shit.
No, it's transgression of the law. The law wasn't, you might even not have given the law. You know?
It's confusion though, because if he did that, then why did he say sin no more to that? He would have even had to say that. He would just been like, whatever she does, I'm covered.
Yep.
He said sin no more, that's a more evil thing than, you know, some more evil come upon you, paraphrase. Yeah.
These people cherry pick scriptures and they make their own version of the scriptures of the Lord.
They're playing Tetris with this stuff, stacking scriptures on scripture that shouldn't be. You know? But there's an old man, you being renewed in your mind. Because what do you learn? You learn stuff from this devil and shit, man. Then you gotta renew. You gotta be renewed. Like that didn't happen. That wasn't what it was. They didn't look like that. He didn't look like that. They wasn't in those areas. And that they wasn't taught. Their conversation wasn't this. It was this. It wasn't that. It was this. You know, those Christian movies make you think that everybody was just floating around with damn house shoes on and shit, man. Like they take the austereness out of the movies, man. They were really rough. The prophets was really rough, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24, and it reads that ye put on the new man.
What's the new man? What you learn in this truth. You know? That you know, that even if you get baptized in water, that don't mean you're saved. You know? Water is just water. It's a symbolic act of what you're supposed to do in the spirit of yourself, man. You know? Because everything starts in the mind. Huh? Renewed in your, what it said, right? Renewed in the mind, in your mind. They wasn't figuring it out. That's why Nebuchadnezzar said, hey, can a man, not Nebuchadnezzar, Nicodemus said, can a man go in his, can a child go in his mother womb the second time? Talking about what you put in your mind, and then you got to replace it with the right stuff. You know? Because Jacob tried to figure this shit out in the black community, and it'll fail because they ain't doing it in the spirit. I mean, why y'all was shot? Like, damn, why can't we get along and shit? You know?
Continuing, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
See? After righteousness and true holiness. What does it say, true holiness? It's a fake holiness out there. You know? It's a fake Christianity out there. It's a light of the wicked out there. Every light ain't real. Most High said there's a mirroring effect to everything. You made things double, one against the other. So if there's a righteous church, it's going to be a wicked church. There's a righteous people, it's going to be a wicked people. You know? If there's wisdom on the right-hand side, there's going to be wisdom on the left-hand side. It's called wisdom of the world. You know? If there's a heaven and there's a hell, but it ain't no eternal fire, man. Even the greatest things of the firmaments that's too hot, they got too much energy land on them. It does stuff for us down here. It helps the plants grow. The moon, yeah, the moon. It helps us. Our seasons and times and stuff. The new moon. How you gonna say Friday and Saturday if Most High gave us a moon for the times and seasons and times? It's the Sabbath. That's a time. And you go by the new moon. But this is the thing that this Matrix have offered. Yeah. Lights out, devil, Psalms 34 and 15. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open to their cry. Yeah. No? Because what did Most High say? You will not hear a sinner. Yeah. He said not even to pray for the sinners.
Yeah, so pray not for their good.
Yeah. Like people giving out gifts and shit to anybody. A good Samaritan. What if this person is a damn serial killer or something? You know? What if he goes home and beats his wife for no reason? I said for no reason.
A lot of these women, they be deserving this shit because they be going against their man to be committing adultery. But that don't mean that you're supposed to do that, man. It said not to take vengeance.
Shit, y'all don't want to go back to the days of Moses. You get 40 lashes.
Your ass get 40 lashes.
And you might get stoned. And put to death.
Yep. Or set on fire.
Yep. Shit.
And that's why these places off it is because what's that scripture? Because speeding, accidentally was speeding.
They come speedily because they was able to keep doing it. Yeah.
Sinners is not executed speedily. They think they continue to have sin on sin.
I think about when the Lord, before he flooded earth, he repented. He said he saw the hearts of men was evil continually. And he repented that he made man.
This time he gonna be a fire, you know? last time it was water. Yep. That's that between the fire and the water, man. Both of them major destruction.
Yeah, that's why the Most High wake you up before before you get caught up. But some they go back and then they get condemned and shit.
Anyone who pick up this cloud, put it down is not fit for the kingdom of the Most High. We know the kingdom of the Most High is that government, that order being set up.
It says there's a government should be set up. Yep. Israel. So that's the righteous government. There's a government that's not right, which is the government right now in America, and there's one that's soon to come, established in righteousness. The Most High said one shall take over the other, man. One is stronger than the other. The spirit is stronger than the flesh. What does it say? The flesh is weak, right? The spirit is willing. The spirit is stronger than the flesh, right?
One kingdom translated for one.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It says, continuing, the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. Yep. To cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivered them out of all their troubles. Yeah, man. Even Jacob's trouble. Yeah.
It says 6 troubles shall befall thee, and the seventh none shall come nigh thee. Yeah. We in that 6th trouble. The MOTV could be made mandatory.
And you would think we'd be like famished and pretty much dead already, because they be plotting majorly against us with poisons and shit, putting stuff in the food, putting stuff in the water, and they be like, damn. And they see nothing's working, because what they do, they put it in us, just like where does food go? That's one of them one of the height of their method is to put stuff in our body and shit, which is with food, because we got to consume food, food and water. Now they know they ain't working, so what's the next? Let's just go ahead and chip these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because food, those chemicals they put in food is supposed to make you act a certain way, and it do with 2/3 Jake. That's why Pastor was telling me going into don't eat at Popeye, don't eat at these fast food places, man. And what it happens all the time there is like chaos that happened with Jake. Somebody killed somebody over cold chicken sandwich, a cold fries. And it's not, and it's something in the food. It's a controlling method, man. So now they be like, well, it ain't controlling them enough. We want something. We want to just get to it, man.
That's how we know we're closer. The kingdom's closer. Our salvation is nearer than we believe, because the prophets out here preach this word, this gospel. It's like they know we waking up. Like everybody starting to pay attention. Yeah. You see all these Christians coming to the camps and question, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we know that devices around the corner.
Yeah. They said Bible sales went up 22%. Yeah. So in October. So that's showing that a lot of people, they know where the truth at, but you can't interpret it if you're not taught. You gotta be taught. You gotta be taught. That's what the scripture talks about. You gotta be taught. We talk about the elders and apostles, So we know that what we do is of the Lord.
Because we told you, man, that we're not against. I mean, we're not worried about the peons. Like even the peons on Comic Boy, those are the peons. We talking about the elites and how they think. They don't think like regular men, man. They say they sleep out unless they done mischief. It says they search out iniquity and shit. It says they thoughts are continually evil. Paraphrasing. They think their house will continue forever. They do everything microscopically, put everything on the table. They, cell searching and God, searching for God, gene, and all that. They got access to laboratories and shit, NASA programs and shit. They on that level. So you think they worried about like let's trick them with Christianity? They're like, nah, we on some digital high. They do CERN, fuck with CERN and all that. DARPA, HARP. You know, now the news is coming out like weather manipulation. Now that it's little factual things like on TikTok talking about weather manipulation.
You even got some malicious.
That used to be conspiracy theory though.
You got some militias that used to be ex-military men. They actually formed the militias to go against the government for that stuff, man. Mm-hmm. What they did in Florida recently.
Yeah, they starting to find out too things that happened in the past was really this.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, or the whistleblowers in America, they starting to know that their government did them dirty.
Yep.
Like, damn, we ain't really, they are using us for, for what is Eminem call them, paper soldiers, whatever, toy soldiers.
We got that Christmas spirit on. We got Christmas lights.
Yeah. But you know what that's gonna cause? Anarchy, man. Anarchy ain't coming just from Jake and it. These Edomites is gonna rebel against their own government, man. So how are we the only, the primary aspect? Primary target. It's another word too.
Really, yeah. On the Cardinal side, they looking at a lot of their own people more than us because they know that we not gonna do that. We saying the Lord gonna do something about it. They looking at us just because they know that we gonna get these powers. We want you. They want to be at that number.
They watching everybody.
Yeah,
they got a website to see where the truth is taught. How many people are waking up? We used to go there sometime, but what was it? Okay. Yeah, you can go there. Okay. But like we said, there's an opposite of everything, man. The Most High. And this is great. I love the fact that this is a movie, man. I love the fact that it says the Most High is not the author of confusion because he's the author. I like the fact that it's written in the scriptures. It's written. Most High said he's written this before our time. So this is for our learning. I like the fact that we the characters in the movie. That the Most High will we be used as those men for the Marvel men. You know what I'm saying? Get with the capes on. That's like this is the good part of the movie where Esau try to come against them and they get power. The angels are watching. We got a whole audience watching. This is the greatest, outcome of a movie and the greatest movie and the outcome of a movie that ever been. The angels are watching. They in the spirit world, spiritual realm. Yeah, what's the name? Go ahead.
This is Job, chapter 18, verse 5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out.
They call themselves the Illuminati, man. It's on the back of your dollar. We always say that. The pyramid, and then the ego, and then the coming together of a new world order and shit. Because they get a lot of stuff from Egyptology. That's why another reason why people are into Egyptology. This is the new spirit of Egypt. Egyptology, women get to have power. And here they get to have power. Egyptology, they do magic and witchcraft like the Pharaoh did. He had his, what did he say? He called his magician and his astrologers and shit. That's what America's about. The vocab is a witch. He's a soothsayer. He's a magician. He does magic. He flip words and does magic. We're the Most High with him, the modern day Moses. We was nursed in Egypt, and now what did Moses say? What did it say? By faith, Moses refused to be called son of the daughter of Pharaoh.
Choosing to render self-infliction with his feet until joy sins for a season.
Yep, because that sin for a season can have you fucked up, and it does. These niggas that in the industry, that's them going to sin for a season because that season is about to be over.
Yep, they on tour right now.
Yeah, and when the season's over, guess what? How a shot gonna come The world gonna be over. Most High, we be in the kingdom, and they're gonna suffer shame, man.
Yeah, curtain's gonna close, man.
Yep.
Continuing, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah. He's not gonna be able to do his magic anymore. He's not gonna be able to fool the masses. He's not gonna be able to be like the Most High anymore. Most High gonna sit him down. What did he say? He said the stars above, nest above the stars. The Most High gonna take them down. How you think he's gonna come down? You think Jake got power to go up there and take them down? Nah. Most High, Yahweh Shai is coming with his angels, man. Fleet of chariots. He's gonna be lasering them motherfuckers. You know how easy it is to laser NASA and they stations and programs and shit. They said that even America's gonna come down in 1 hour.
Speeder in it.
Yeah. It says all that great of riches,
You know,
come down in 1 hour.
You know, one of the brothers was talking about they was kind of looking into that through the spirit, and the hour could be somewhere around 40 years. And that's about how long the prophet's really been out here. You know, it's been about 60 coming on now, but, you know, going a little bit into like when everybody started waking up, you know, it's been about 40 years. They talk about 250 years, ain't no empire really lasting, you know?
Or said, you said 40 years, he had us in the wilderness for
40 years. Yeah. Still saying? Yeah. You know?
We was lost.
Yeah, we was lost.
That's what I was saying.
You know?
This is like it to the days of Moses. What are people saying? We're gonna do whatever we're gonna do. We won't since we came out here, because look, when we say, hey, you can't go out, you can't eat this kind of food, you go back to commandment. It's like they said, damn, we can't do shit. You're bringing us out here to die. Like, what are we supposed to do? My life is over. Well, hey, it's like to the days of Moses, and what Most High started getting them and shit.
He said, you know, he got to shorten that time, but we will die out here. We ain't gonna make it. You know, as much as they messed up everything.
They were serving the Queen of Heaven. They serving the Queen of Heaven this day.
They was talking about we was in the wilderness. We missed the millets, the leeks, all the food. And basically, like you said, we tell our people that put the swine, that put the ribs, that pork, that they all want to let go to bacon.
Yeah. Jake will fight you. Jake will really fight you. You know what I'm saying? You say you don't supposed to eat pork.
And now they getting worse. They eating raccoons and snakes and rats and shit.
You gonna have
rats pretty soon.
You gonna have some Jakes, they just threatened by you because they know that you speaking the downfall of the kingdom, and they just try to give you a hard time, man. Yeah. You know? And that's gonna happen too. So you just gotta be prepared to be like the brothers are saying, stolen. Not to show no emotion to them, you know, so they don't get the best of you. You know? That's what they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do.
Yeah, they same thing they did with other devils that hated them.
Well, all because he's
and when these devils, when we break from these devils, they got a problem. They're like, let's say let's do our own thing, because we know the Most High. They be like, because who was marching right beside Martin Luther King? The Khazars, the Amalekites, and he was one of the biggest influences for our people to follow, because that non-violent term, it meant peace, That's why, and see those terms of words, man. That's why, hey, Apostle Elders always say, man, hey, don't believe those words looking at you on this shit. That's why it says it's a time for war and it's a time for peace. It wasn't no time for peace then. And even now. And that's what he found out later. He's like, damn.
The scriptures say, I know about the false prophets say dream.
Yeah. I dreamed a dream. Most High said that false prophets gonna be put to death. They said, don't hearken to that. He said, I'll send you pastors according to my heart. That will feed you, with the right way. But they still have a Martin Luther King Day today. Still promote him at the clubs. He's on the flyers at stripping clubs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
They want you to believe in the American dream, though.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then they had one of the biggest and most talented families. They a yearly thing of them on Netflix or whatever. The Jackson family, the American Dream and shit.
And the Lord's telling them, since y'all been doing that, staying with it then. Stay with it.
But what did Michael Jackson find out? They fucking me over. He said they don't really care about us. Yep. And then he said, Jew me. He said, something screw me, you can never Jew me. And then the rats heard that and they got offended. They get offended by that shit. Ice Cube said the same thing when he went against WA, let a Jew break up. So why is it they always the main people breaking us up? They always in the mix as one that's really the problem. A lot of people don't see that. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 12. And it reads, stand now with thine enchantments.
Yo, enchantments like chanting. Like at the football games, at the basketball games and shit.
You said the annual thing with the Jackson 5.
Yeah.
Mega, great.
Yeah.
Stay with it.
Yeah.
Stay with it then.
Enchantment, man.
Yeah, stay with it. That's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
And with the multitude.
But it's a righteous enchantment too.
Huh?
Because we say Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh.
Yeah. We standing with ours.
What is it? We most high made our forehead strong against our forehead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And with the multitude of thy sorceries.
Because that's what they do. They do sorcery, man. Like the witch, like the presidential election was based on sorcery. Inauguration, witches. You know, pharmakia based on witches. You know, witchcraft. And everything else in this place. The black and white TV, that was witchcraft. But you had a lot of jakes that passed for white, you know what I'm saying, and portray an image of dominance against their own people.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep.
If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail.
But you won't be able to.
You won't. You'll try.
See how Most High did. He said, hey, you try it. See if it, you know what I'm saying? Most High let you try something just
go ahead.
You know?
See what you're gonna do.
See what happens.
Pull all your go gadgets out. Let's see if it works.
Your big toys.
No.
But you know, that psychological method, they say something like if you learn something a certain amount of time, which we know to be true, you know, it'll start to become a habit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So in the crowd you hang around or whatever, it becomes a habitual thing. You know? But even in every band that played and shit, you have to have a lead singer. You have to have you know, or and certain levels of where the band is harmonious and shit. You know, but Jake don't know that they don't know how to structure themselves by themselves, man. You got to have the Holy Spirit, and then you'll start to understand, man. Like, damn, we all subject to something, man. You know, Most High said, "Be subject to one another." We all subject. Hey, you know, we ain't perfect. You know, we got to depend on one another, and that's what the so-called black woman is spelling that, because she used to be the one that kind of, you know, you could live with me, or you can go to my church, listen to my pastor, you know, or my grandma. We could both live with her. It's like, and then you grow up and being and nurtured in that, and then as soon as you know, wake up one day, she like, get out. What? Together we supposed to be working. Nah, I don't want to, because I think you cheating. I don't want to even do this no more. You done got your bank involved and joint accounts and shit. Yeah. Y'all done bought shit together.
Yeah, man. That's all I like.
Your house, y'all going in the house together and shit.
Don't do it, Jake.
Now you got to go to court and unravel all that shit.
Don't do it, Jake. That's a shoelace you don't want to have to untie.
No. Now they mad because, you know, Most High is bringing the sons in. Sons in. Clock this past your minute. Ain't no fucking weird ass shit. What is that? She said, I don't know if I went off subject a little bit.
No, you did. It was just saying just stand with our enchantments.
Oh yeah.
You know, we keep going.
That's what I do, guys. Keep moving on the enchantment.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
Erica Badu said she's a witch herself, and she said Beyonce is a different kind of witch. But these women are still following him and shit, and just try to justify that shit. Voodooism. Why would you want to do voodoo on your own man and shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he's cheating, so I'm gonna do voodoo on him. And if he started acting funny, then I know whatever. That shit.
Verse 13, and it reads, "Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers."
And they come together to do this. Like we said, the music, that's a heavy influence. They know Jake loved music. Man, Jake listen to music all damn day. At work, while he's driving, you know,
At the crib.
Well, he do music. Jake does music. You know, produce, rap. So they got to control that shit. And they put spells on the music, like the apostle was saying earlier. We've been saying, you know, Apostle Elder's been saying, they put spells on the music. Now everything you hear, man, I can't even listen to some shit now because of what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? P. Diddy made some hits, but a lot of them motherfucking songs I can't even listen to because of what's happening and what he's been exposed to do.
Over what's going on, like also like in the courthouses over here in Oklahoma, it was a woman. She came into the courthouse with two governors, Kevin, I think it was Stitt, and another governor. They was having a debate, and she was praying to the goddess Medusa. Okay, before they had a debate, they came in and had a pray it out. They standing, they asked these different astrologers and different witches to keep their wicked rules going, you know.
Remember that summit? I think earlier this year, the summit, they had that witches up there.
Doing that shit, all that weird ass shit. Shit ain't gonna fucking work.
Yeah.
Throwing that throwing that dustpan on the niggas.
But they do it out in front. They let you know it's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, they really, that's what they doing the real sacrifices at.
Well, I listen to Esau every day, and I mean, you know, when you flip radio stations and shit, trying to find another, and then Esau, and you know, he don't have beef in his music and shit like Jake. Huh? Jake be ready to kill each other in you know, music. I'll kill this nigga, I'll rob this nigga. Esau don't have that.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard of a battle with Edom against Edom at all in none of his songs.
None of his songs. It's all just supposed to be Jake to be divided. I feel like, you know,
even with the women, they ain't out there like twerking their ass and showing, and everything's about pussy and hoes and you know, asses and
They talking about they love they man. White women love they man.
You know, so say so. Just say they do.
They don't turn their man down like I want to.
Yeah,
exactly.
It sounds good on the song. You gotta watch them things too. Ain't none of them.
Man, I'm just saying that the display, man, the publication of our people, like, you know, that's why they get excited when they see cameras and shit. Oh shit, I'm on camera. That's another witchcraft. That it's a portal camera, and that TV is a portal. It sucks you in. Go ahead.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers,
the stargazer astrologers, the ones that's like, you know, into all the psychics and shit, zodiac signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got that zodiac sign off the 12 tribes, man. But that's all messed up. You got women. That women are heavy into that too. What are you? I'm a Libra. I'm a Leo. Oh, you that? I ain't marrying no. How you gonna base a relationship, the possibility of something on a fucking sign? You know? I would say it was more realistic back then. Go ahead.
the monthly prognosticators.
Prognosticators and shit.
Yeah, once you do like tell you what the weather's gonna be for the week, all that stuff. Stand up.
Isn't that an actual job? Somebody
Yeah.
Stuff like
Those
that.
are prognosticators, the ones who, speak of, a hurricane's finna come. We think it's gonna be a F5, F6, whatever, tornado, whatever, hurricane, whatever, earthquake. That's them. Stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yeah.
Those plagues, man.
Because like we said, no psychic predicted the COVID. No psychic predicted the 9/11. Nope. All these big events. The psychics didn't come out and tell nobody about this shit.
But you had people like Jakes. Jakes were doing it like Prince. In 1998, he was singing at a bar talking about it.
And well, Prince knew. Like, they tell things that the Khazars, the Amalekites, the Jewish, small hats, they tell our people who we are, and they tell them, you see your Prince of Power, and you know what I'm saying? But that's after they didn't sign contracts and did all that shit.
Yep.
Like it's some mockery shit, like take them to the temple and look at Putin, what he's doing. Oh, we got black icons out. Icons. Yeah, like you've been knowing all this shit all this time and shit. Now you just saying this shit.
Yeah. These people though they losing their power though. Yeah. Because I've been hearing like a lot of, I guess, it's been like a lot of like, different nations of people trying to come to us and say we love y'all, all this, all this,
Well, you see, and then Putin played chess right there, because he's like, oh, America, y'all think y'all the greatest? Well, look, the Negroes go back to the 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
Deal with that subject.
Yeah.
He don't care about us, but because he's using it as a front pawn, whatever.
So even your workers are better than you. To try to knock down
Esau get mad and shit. He get mad more at us and shit. Fuck these niggers and shit like that.
Yeah.
What? Putin said that. What the fuck? That's the kind of they play chess. But guess who made the chess game? Most High. Well, he knew chess before y'all even created whoever. I bet Jake did though.
Yep. And then you got these wayward Christians coming up trying to act like they know the truth. They ain't even playing chess. They over here playing checkers. They over here playing checkers the whole time. They ain't even looking at the big picture.
Those Bible scholars, the theologians. They just study. They study everything. They're not trying to ask for the Holy Spirit to work with them. They just do it because they like researching shit. Like Esau, he discovered shit, and he like research, so he put on his table and shit. He walk into his lab, he got like 10,000 different particles and shit that we don't even use and shit. They don't know what the fuck to do with. They just fucking it. Yeah, they just in there. That's what vocab is. He just collect information and shit. Try to use it and shit.
Collect it and dish you.
He ain't dealing with he ain't really a true, sincere, contrite spirit that's for the Most High.
And that's how it is. If you coming up to the camera, we know you ain't here to learn. We just gonna tell you we don't want to talk to you. We ain't gonna sit here and debate with you. We like go teach what you down there.
What did the Most High say? He's gonna come for the contrite spirit to meet. That's who's gonna inherit the earth, man. And not no like weak type of person, but somebody's humble to the extent of the Most High and knowing who He is and His Son.
Meek just means lowly. You don't mean weak. Like you just let anybody just step on you. You're doing that, man. Got one up? Got some? Got some up?
I'll get this one on the.
I got some, but I just
but I'm get out lights out devil as I got one.
We might have had some too. So
come. Revelation 28 and 21 and 8. But the fearful and unbelieving, because they don't believe. And the fearful, because Most High said what He say, He'll help us. He's for us. So if you fear, that means you don't believe the Most High is going to protect you. It says, and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers, sorcerers, we mentioned sorcerers, they on the list. Most High got a list. Fuck that Epstein list. Most High got his list. It says, "And idolaters, idol worship, and all liars shall have their part in the lake of which burneth with fire and brimstone," which is the second death. That's America being destroyed on fire. Lake of fire is going to happen right here. That's the second death. The first death was the water going back to Noah. You know, go ahead.
This is St. Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. At that time, Yahushua answered and said, "I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto babes."
Yeah, because you could think you wise, you know, like the theologians, like the so-called Bible scholars and shit. They did all that research, but Most High revealed it to the babe. What did it say? Revealed it to babe.
Revealed to babes.
Yeah. Yeah. Meaning those that didn't know or freshly like, because when you learn stuff, you think you know it. I mean, you know, yeah, you think like it's people that have been in church all their life and think that they actually know the scriptures.
And that's not that born again.
But then when you show them the scripture, they be like, "What Bible you read?" I mean the same one.
Yeah, they be saying that. We saying that.
It's in there.
Like, what version is that? The one that you're supposed to read. What do you mean?
Well, y'all bless the squirrel every y'all go to court all the time.
Every time, the same one.
They'll twist it around and turn it like, yeah, that's
They know Jake don't like doing a whole bunch of shit. What makes you think we made a whole new version of Bible?
Trump Bible.
Crazy, man.
And then they just and then they be like, well, you're reading it the wrong way.
Yeah.
That's the old law. That's the old way.
Yeah, but they don't know nothing about the history of the
But they don't even know who Esau is.
Nothing. Don't know nothing.
He's
one of the biggest main characters in the whole book.
And then they say the Apocrypha is different, but if you read the Apocrypha, it says the exact same thing as the Bible. Esau is still the end of the world in that mother.
Yeah.
A lot of the scriptures in the Apocrypha has like the continuum of Jeremiah, Hebrew, like Daniel, like
the continue of Daniel. Yeah, that's the book of Maccabees. So that Daniel 8.
And it still said the Maccabee sons, they didn't eat swine. It's like, come on, man. We know Esau, like if you read Esau's book, it's gonna be like corny. You watch his movie, it's corny as hell. Like, what the fuck is this about? You know, like it's all mixed and twisted up and shit. Even the biblical movie. Like, ain't no way that happened. You know, like they got people surviving the flood and shit, other than knowing this. Come on, man. Go ahead. Let's go there.
I'll just go there.
I finished it.
Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 17, and it reads, "For look how much the world shall be weaker through age."
Yeah, like anything. It said the earth wax old like a garment, man.
And that's why a lot of people, they don't understand the scriptures. They're weak in the spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
Remember the Most High took up, he lowered our age too.
Yeah.
And the vitality is lowered in this place. We use almost 1,000 years. The food was better.
Yeah.
The land was better. You know?
So how much more is the wisdom that has been bestowed upon a regular individual? His wisdom is real low, man. So you gotta be born again.
The wisdom on the right hand, what did it say? The spirit is quickening.
Yep.
So it quickened us quick. Like now, we living in it. We live in this word. You know. Go ahead.
Continuing.
And strengthened by it. How you think a man be out there for 35, 40 years, and so forth, that long without having the spirit?
Don't wait.
Go ahead.
So much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Yep. Even in America, it's real weak and watered down, man. Yep. Like that's why they have 2 men taking care of a family and shit. How the fuck is that?
That's why the Lord got a controversy with the land.
Yeah.
That's why he's got a problem.
There's no mercy, no faith, no judgment in this place.
Yep.
That's one thing the Most High love and judgment. He says all these things should pass away, but his judgment shall stand. His truth shall stand. His truth, his judgment is coming from the commandments. You know, you can't have what they say runs over breakdowns, but within the breakdowns, there's judgment in there. You can things that you need for your soul's sake. You know, to conduct yourself as a man of the Lord. First, go ahead, you say again. Go back. Okay, go ahead.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, hear the word of the Lord.
No, it says, okay, here. I thought it said, fear the word too. Hear the word of the Lord. And who's Lord always talking to? Israel. Is he talking to these other nations? Has he ever dealt with these other nations like a family? No, it says that in English. He had not dealt so with any other nation. So he's talking to Israel. But really, Israel is the problem. You know, like our people. Esau really don't got a problem with us. I mean, he gonna do what he do as Esau. But the average Edomite pastors, they be like, okay, they don't cause no trouble. They just be they'll stop for a little while and on their way and shit. It's our own people that is trouble that causes trouble. Go ahead.
You talking about judgment and he didn't show towards other nations. This is Psalms 147, 19 and 20. He showed his words unto Jacob, his statutes, his judgments unto Israel.
They go to judgment and statutes right there to Israel. And it's not those people over there. Who can prove that? No, but that's been proven. Go ahead.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
So what? Now they're gonna say, well, that's the Old Testament. Now the Most High dealing with all nations. Does Most High love all nations now? The way he's giving the
He said he changed not.
He changed not. You know? And he said he will bring a remnant out of Israel. So he don't need no other nations. And what are these other nations doing? They doing like they doing like Esau and shit. That will bring us more into heathenistic behavior.
They eat all lizards and all type of bugs and critters. And,
they got man, them Chinese eat so much different stuff. They eat anything moving, really. Go ahead.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise you, the Lord, Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, even in our slavery, even in our low state, they don't know the Most High put us there. He told us beforehand that you were going to slavery. They don't even understand that. They be like, if your God loved you, why y'all poor and stuff? That was our curses, and we dealt with it. We had to grow up in these neighborhoods of being neglect some kind of curses that we witnessed. You know what I'm saying? And still today, the effects, some of the last effects of the curses, but we're coming out of it, you know. And eventually, Most High is gonna, take us, put us back in Jerusalem as righteous men, and there ain't gonna be no curses on us. They're gonna be on the nations. When it's not on Israel, it's on the nations. And the heaviest curse is gonna be on Esau. Go ahead.
It's back to Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. And it reads, hear the word of the Lord.
Hear the word of the Lord. And who needs to hear the word of the Lord? Like, how could Edom be like, why would Edom want to listen to the Lord if he got money and shit? They got, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they the top nation of the world.
Yeah, they don't want to hear this.
Israel God.
Yeah. And like we said, we're talking about really the elites, because they're the ones that at least have said, they'll say out their mouth that they got different type of elites, you know. Or they'll say that, we trying to depopulate the world and shit. Like, y'all cool with that? Because what if that's y'all? Which it is. You got a whole who said that, Rockefeller or something? And then putting a soul into a machine, a robot. Y'all cool with that? Like, this is what the top people are saying. Not these people are just puppets. They led astray. They sheepish. Where it says sheep to the slaughter, man. But the least, nah, they planning some big shit. Go ahead.
Ye children of Israel.
Yeah, we children, man. What it said, my people are Sodom's children. They know not. They know that they do this. They know not the way of my ways. So what it was I do, if when we don't know, we send men that he gave to know and to give to you to be his messenger. And Israel ain't getting the message. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Inhabitants of the land. And what did he do? He kicked out. You know how fruitful and great that Jerusalem used to be, the mother of us all, the mother of the, it says Jerusalem, the mother of us all, the living, the nurturer. And then what did Jerusalem say in the Apocrypha? I'm a widow. I can't nurse you no more. You gotta go whatever. Yeah, y'all gotta pray and the Most High help you. But I can't help you no more. I ain't got no more milk to supply. You know. But so the Most High is talking to the children of Israel, like, what are we doing now? Blowing the trumpet. That's saying that the Most High is about to send his son. And what did it say? There's another scripture that says, hoping that we are being able to stand in the coming of his glory. Before appearing before the Son of God. You know? It's like somebody, making sure that you ain't got no flaws on you. You know, like, yeah, I hope I'm, like you go to the club and something, they check your pockets and shit and scan you. You know, when you appear before you want to be perfect as you can, righteous as you can. We ain't perfect. Most High know that, but you want to be close as possible, close as you can, so you can make it. Go ahead.
Because there is no truth.
There's no truth in this place. It's all lies, man. And that's why they children be like, what are you talking about? The Son of God is so-called black man. Because they were taught that he wasn't. They got pictures all over the damn place and shit. People got in their wallets and shit. Like, what the fuck? He wasn't a so-called white man. It said, what did it say? Worship him in spirit and in truth. Go ahead.
Lord mercy.
There's no mercy. They didn't show no mercy. What it said? Show no mercy to him that has shown no mercy. There's no mercy with them. Even in the court system, they'll give a man 3 life sentences and shit. 3 strike law, yeah. That didn't mean that. They get that. I don't know if they get that from the Bible, like by 2 or 3 witnesses you put to death. It don't mean 3 strikes and you out, man, like America does it and shit.
It mean you get judged on the spot right there.
Yeah, they you let time 10 years go by and you mess up a little bit more and shit, that you still get yourself right, they'll count that as a second strike and shit. Or you still like, damn, man, or even wrongfully, like, I didn't do it. You still get into some trouble or in the car with that person, 3rd strike, you get life. That's why I need to be righteous judges set up instead of these Edomite judges.
How many Jakes that got out of prison was falsely accused over the last couple years? Jake was in there 15, 20 years.
Yep. And then they try to pay them off and shit. Because that's what Esau does. He just try to pay everybody off and shit. Like,
Jake coming back home seeing his son as a woman now.
Yeah, exactly. It's shit that you couldn't that happened that you can't fix. Now his woman is with a total different man. She might be a lesbian.
The kids hate you.
Kids hate you. Their whole fucking life has been ruined. And even if you had $1 million and shit, that don't fix your life. That don't make your son ungay and shit. That don't make your woman come back to you. She's like, I got my own money. Yep. I don't need you no more and shit. Or and it could psychologically fuck them up. Like you get out in the whole world. This niggas getting out today that's been in there for 20 years. It's a whole different world today and shit. It's digital technology. They don't even know how to work it. Some of these new technical things that people operate by. Because they've been in it, because it was a whole, what did it say? I always say they change everything every 10 years, man. Then how do you rebuild? And then you still can't get a job and shit. And then what if you come out and then could you still be drafted for the war? Probably so. They don't care about that.
That scripture read goes with it, because like a man go do 10, 15, 20 years. Just say he do 10 years. Heck, fine. If he get out, he want to go on the right path, get a job and everything. Oh, you was just locked up. Oh, well, you got a privilege charge. You can't hire you.
Yeah.
So what most likely Jay gonna do? He gonna go back to what he was doing before that.
Go back to the streets. Yeah. Or just end up being nobody. Hold on. Wait. All right. Go ahead. All right. He said, yeah. Come on.
Continue with no knowledge of the Most High in the land.
There's no knowledge of the Most High in the land. True.
It's like
that wind, man.
There's no knowledge, meaning the real knowledge, man. Because everybody know about Jesus. Over there on the other side, many of the Moabites and Edomites, they believe in Jesus. So-called white man colonized everything and put witchcraft on everybody, make people believe in that picture and that character and shit. That's searchable shit. Let's go back to Serapis Christo, like we always say. That's a deity. That's a false image. Who they really call Jesus Christ. Like we always say, there wasn't no days in the back then. Yeah. Where did Yahweh Shai speak? He spoke in Hebrew. What was the languages above Hebrew, Greek, and Latin? It didn't say English. And like I said, the English that the Americans speak is not the real English anyway. Real English was more closer to Latin than there's a watered down America. That's why that's the confusion of the people too. The word confusion of words. They don't even know the meaning of words. So if you say you love somebody, that means you gotta show. It's usually it's supposed to come with action. These Christians, when they go to church and they say love, that ain't love of the Most High. You gotta. What are you doing? Just going to church? Church is right up the street and shit. And you just sitting on your ass all day, listening and not. They don't even take notes in church. Because they not. You know why? Because they ain't teaching nothing. If they were, they would bring they'd bring some notebook. They'll be asking questions and stuff. They just want to feel good. That's all American citizens want to do. They want to feel good. Because it's a fucked up world. So they be like, damn, tell me that that I'm going to heaven without. Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 4, and it reads, "For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua,"
Let's read it. Read it. Let's say preacher. It says Jesus, but we know his real name. Preach another son of God. really ain't nobody teaching you. But they are teaching another kind of son of God that people they want to make people believe that it's the real son of God. But it's not, which is it's Jesus character.
The other one that they saying is Yahushua is Jesus. You know? Whom we have not preached. Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted.
Yeah, because they say the names are not important. That's another gospel. You're making something up like that. You know, to say that that we can eat anything and everything is law. That's another gospel. You're making up stuff. Like I said, the Most High wouldn't even have the spirit on the Maccabee sons to refuse to eat swine if it was important. It wasn't important. They was dismembered, man, piece by piece, and put in a hot skillet, man. I think the Most High forgot about that. Go ahead.
Ye might well bear with him.
Yep. And then what did it say? Is there another scripture?
We keep going. Yeah, verse 5. Verse 5, and it reads, for I suppose I was not wit behind the very chiefest apostles.
Yeah, that's going into that's going into Paul and stuff. Yeah. But he's expressing that the truth has to be told the right way. The real Son of God has to be taught.
And he tried to not really boast himself as one of the best apostles. And, he tried to have he had a sense of humility because, of his path to the truth. What he dealt with, he was, the law, the law, the law.
Even in that day, because we didn't say there should be false Christ, false anointed. Like it was actually people back in the outside day talking about they were the anointed. They were the Son of God. But no, it says even every spirit that Most High deal with, he confesses that Yahushua came, the Son of God came in the flesh. So if you come in the flesh, you're gonna have a description. You're gonna look like somebody, and when somebody say, well, how do you look, and you describe them, and then you tell people, they're gonna say they ain't gonna say it don't matter. They're gonna be like, okay, that's cool. That's what he looked like. So, but they make it a problem because they don't want him to be a so-called black man. He can be Mediterranean. He could be beige. He could be Avatar blue and shit before he be a so-called black man. Like,
they want to wrestle with you with the color, but if the color didn't matter, then why was portraying a certain depiction? Then they be like, oh, they say he was olive skin or bronze. What color is bronze to olive? That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
They be trying to make it seem like, yeah, I got him like he pure white, like he's
yeah, like.
But that's what I was taught as a young man too. That what would Jesus do? Like he was a white man. I was taught that as a young man. I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I came in the truth and like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never related to that guy though. Like, cause I feel like
it was just you really can't. Like, I don't know why people ever believe in this shit.
It's like you want to. I remember times trying to pray as a young man, but it's like, my friend, I don't know if he actually listen to me.
But if you in church and they got a big ass picture of him while the preacher's preaching and shit, remember you used to get the coloring book and shit, and you color the people brown because you wanted them to look like you and shit. Or they had a situation. Remember that thing I told you about when they talked about the black dog and the white dog, and they said the babies would choose the white dog because they said which one is smarter, and they pointed to the white dog. Which one is better? And they point to the white dog. Because that was a psychological method that they played on us too. That white is better, but are they really white? No, they're red. They're red, man. You know? And that's for truth's sake, man. Because hey, if Mosai said look out for the red guy, then we have to tell the truth. We want to know the truth about it. And then we tell them, well, that's Esau. They call themselves rednecks. We didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They proud to be rednecks and Rothschilds. So the basis of the red people with the rednecks, and then the highest level of the red people, which is the Rothschilds.
So got the redneck music, Sweet Home Alabama, all that shit.
Yep. So for truth's sake, it does matter. We in the matrix, we've been lied to, almost becoming a product of America to vote and all that. And some people they already done. Some people are still pushing for, all this futuristic stuff of America. You know, they're gonna try to forget about slavery, man. Pretty soon they're gonna say slavery didn't exist. They got all this AI shit. You know how realistic that AI shit is getting? People be like, I don't know if it's AI, but if it is, they just didn't I don't even know no more. So, yeah. So they're gonna try to rewrite history, man, and try to do away with this book. Go ahead. They might make a New World Order book. This is what you got to do every day as a citizen of America now. And shit. Go ahead.
This is John chapter 14, verse 7, and it reads, if ye had known me,
you really had known of the Most High, known Most High. That means his people, that means his only begotten son, his land. What does it say? And the Apocrypha says all that. Out of all the lands he chose, Jerusalem had all the rivers he chose, Jordan had all the flowers he chose to live, he had all this. Yeah. Go ahead.
ye should have known my father also.
You should have known his father. He's a express image of his father. You know? If they would have told you I was shy the same thing, and they did a lot of people did. They said, if you God, then who made you God? I'd rather talk to God. Yeah, you don't want to rather talk to the Most High.
But they were scared to talk. When Lord told Moses to get ready, he came down the Mount Sinai. He started visiting, started shaking and quaking. They like, nah, Moses, you got it.
Yeah. Exactly. We can't put a whole nation in slavery. Most High can't. You don't want to deal with the Most High. We can only do so much as a men. But if we set up to be judges, which we hope Most High make us, yeah, we're gonna be, telling these nations what to do. Go ahead.
And from henceforth ye know him.
Yeah, you know him. What did Yahweh Shai say? You see me, you see the Father. Like you better be glad he's the mediator. You better get to know him. You know what I'm saying?
That's our lawyer.
He's our ticket out of here, man. Like, man, you ain't talk to Yahweh. You better talk to him before you. Like, oh, wait, let me. Yeah. Go ahead.
And have seen him.
And they have seen him, man, with their own eyes. You know? They you live in this physical, you want to see some shit. Yeah. Most High made it like that. You want to see your enemy go down with your own eyes. You don't want to be told and shit.
You want to use car, they be like, show me the Carfax.
Yeah.
Show me what the hell happened to this car before I get this motherfucker.
Yeah. Somebody tell you a great movie. You like, shit, what can I look that up on? I want to see it. You don't want to just hear about it. So these people are hypocrites. Because when the Son of God come back, what did it say? Every eye shall see him.
You're the ones that pierced him.
Yeah, you gonna see him. Y'all like to see shit.
Yeah.
You like to see us out here. Like,
Yeah, so thine eyes shall see thy teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they want to see. They want to see the. They use they still like to see the failure of Jake. His eye, you know what I'm saying? His sadness and him not. All this shit was an experiment, putting Jake in the ghettos and shit, watching him starve and coming to his house and knowing this woman got 5 kids and can't feed them. And how does it feel to be in poverty and all that? Well, it's hard. And how much you get paid? Well, 15 cents, an hour or something like that. And they got riches, They play games with their riches, lotto and all that, stock market and all that. Meanwhile, Jake really trying to, barely making it as a meal and shit to get by from day to day. That's how evil these devils are, man. That's how we know they couldn't be the people of the Bible. So, whatever these devils do, you better be in your right state, because the Most High gonna let them get you if you're not. Because what's the point of you building yourself up to when they come and get you, that you can't stand and say you're a righteous man? Like, I ain't done none of y'all, man. I'm out here teaching the Bible. Y'all call it terrorist talk. Well, let's go back to real terrorism. Right here in America, when y'all was killing our people, when you was, even in the 60s and all that. Ku Klux Klan, acts of violence, even with the police today. What about that shit? They done killed all kind of Jakes that didn't even have weapons and shit. Like you said, locked up in jail for a crime they didn't even commit. They just want to see a nigga down and in jail. And that's something he might have to learn, because being a nigga, hey, that's how I have him come get you. But even the righteous, it says, rain fall on the just and unjust. So we pray for our safety to ourselves too. We'll start, pray for the apostle, elders, and brothers. Because these devils, they would say they regard not the young or the old. No? But we know it's the end. Yeah, the brother said the term redneck never sat well with me. Their whole body is the same color as their redneck. That's just the truth, right? If they could call us, hey, y'all came from slavery, and y'all, yeah, that's true. We ain't gonna deny that shit. Statistically wise, all y'all niggas got some kind of crackhead in the family and a drunk. Yeah, hey, gotta live up to your shit, man. Esau don't want to live up to his shit. He don't want to be the red man, the bad guy, but he plays it though. Before we got into the movies, everybody was a so-called white person. The Egyptian was, the robber, the good guy, and the bad guy. Now that he through black exploitation of our people, cops and everything, we're the bad guy all the time, selling drugs and all that. But hey, Most High is manifesting everything. This is the very time of the end. We're trying to get right before this shit go down. Because you don't know how the Most High is looking at you and shit. They say he winks, but he also get that side eye like, What it says, his eyes on the sinful kingdom. He's gonna destroy it from off the face of this earth. And I'd be fighting too if my whole seed line was gonna be taken. I ain't gonna exist no more. Like, yeah.
The chair's been all overtime. Yeah. They've been over governor, house, Senate, top politicians. And
Matter of fact, we can go to some articles too.
United Carriage guys.
Yeah. Yeah, the chariots been showing up at brothers' camps and all that.
It was just just hundreds of them that went over. What camp was it? Apostle, I'm pulling up real quick.
Was it the Boston?
Apostle Hart just went over it close to a day ago.
I know the Bible on the screen.
It was they flew he said a fleet of about 100 chariots fly by as Vocab Malone and his motley crew turned the corner. So that happened over there the other day.
Right.
You know?
See, and so-called Christian, anti-Christian, American Christian, they don't believe, and they don't teach, and they don't believe in chariots. And that's the very thing that's supposed to save the Israelites out of, damnation, man, or getting destroyed.
Another thing was over the past 20 years, all of the high official police ranking officers, all of them have been selling illegal weapons. All throughout the country. They only found about 50 cases, but that's way more than that.
Yeah. But tell me this too about the chariots. If they talking about they green aliens, why do they have shows like Star Trek where there's humans in the spaceships and shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's not like they're going up there in astronaut suits. They're projecting, they're astral projecting, they're teleporting and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they know there's something to that. They know about the chariots is what we said, man. You know? And they know the return of the Most High Son gonna come with a fleet of chariots.
There was a mysterious disease in the Congo that killed 143 people as well. Some pestilence going on out there.
Yeah.
The World Health Organization sent some people out there to go check it out. You know what they gonna do?
They be calling all kind of meats. Fish, beef, all kind of meats, turkey. Some Edomite that fuck the turkeys, the butterball turkeys. Yeah.
Well,
and
there was some shootings on Thanksgiving too. There was some shootings.
Yeah. And some happen on Halloween, Some happen on Halloween too. More family killings are happening. Domestic disputes and violence happening. They're killing their whole families. With Jake too. This is we're telling you these are bad times, evil times, and the end of the world.
Beginning of sorrow.
Yeah.
Right here. Incoming Missouri state lawmaker introduces bill to give $1,000 to anyone who turns in illegal migrants. That's how they're gonna be with the MOTB. They're gonna be like, we'll give you some money, you turn in somebody who ain't got it.
It's like that stuff that happened, that jump shot happened 4 years ago. You gotta be 6 feet away from people. All people were telling us, "Oh, you ain't gotta get away from us." Oh no,
yeah. Grandma like, y'all can't come over this Thanksgiving. You just set the turkey on the porch. Keep rolling. Go ahead, it's more.
I think that UFO was like in New Jersey or something like that. Up there, like.
Anything happened with Elon Musk? Has he said anything lately, or Trump, or whatever?
About the tariffs.
Oh, the tariffs, yeah.
Yeah,
against
China.
China.
They said they taxing them.
Wasn't it against Iran too?
It's
Iran too. Or Turkey. Oh yeah, I think somewhere either Turkey or Iran. It's always even more so that
Yeah, he said he was going to propose a 60% tariff on goods from China and a tariff up to 20% on everything else in the United States. This week, he raised the anti-steel hire to punish the machinery manufacturer John Deere for his plans to move some production to Mexico. Trump vowed to tax anything here trying to export back to the United States at 200%.
That's what I was going to say. The definition to tax things that's coming in imported or something.
Yeah,
it's like almost like similar to sanctions, like you know. And then if they don't want to abide by it, that's what creates trade wars, which that could get messy too, man.
Yeah, he threatened Mexican made goods. He threatened them with 100% tariff. I said, Trump about to come in. Well, Trump in taxing everybody ass. He could be like Nero. Yeah, Emperor Augustus. Because he was the one, when you look in Luke, the 2nd chapter, he's the one who started raising taxes and doing tariffs. Yup. That's where that stuff comes from. It's Rome all over again. Yup.
They're trying to complete that. Continuing it and trying to complete it, which is meaning a world, new world order where people try to rebel and they try to, it's raising taxes. We want right. They don't want no protest no more. Take this chip.
It's like it was Caesar Augustus, not Caesars. The Caesars. Yeah.
Yeah, Augustus Caesar and all them. Yeah, they go into 12 feathers, like the apostles always say. But this is exciting times too, because it's happened biblically. We're seeing it happen for real in real life. Like we get to see these are these same Roman people back in the day, reincarnated. Yeah. So you might see a supervisor and you like looking at them like that could be a Roman general or something that was back then. Now he's working at he's a manager at Burger King or something. You know what I'm saying? Both sides of Father Spirit. So there's a lot going on other than what people see, because they ain't spiritual. That was it on the articles, man. And what can we close out with? The scripture. Y'all already know the scripture. Time is nearly. Yeah. Get that up. I said they already know that one. They know that. That is the end of the thing. What we're saying, Israel, is shit's about to go down. We in the Matrix about to go down like Neo and shit. And you're going to have faith and shit to get out of this place.
This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 24. But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee.
Yeah. Oh, read it before that. I think it's talking about people that reject the truth.
Yeah, it's talking about dusting your feet off.
Yeah.
And that's spiritual. That's like saying, like, don't deal with them no more. Just leave them alone.
Yeah.
This is Matthew 11, verse 23. And thou, Capernaum, which art exalted unto heaven,
Capernaum, that's the city of like comfort and all that. Go ahead.
Shall be brought down to hell.
You're gonna be brought down to hell. Go ahead.
For if the mighty works which have been done in thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained unto this day.
But I say unto you that it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee.
Yeah. Those people that are at ease and confident disregard the truth. The what do you call it? The calling, the urgency of the truth. You know, they gonna get wrapped up in this thing. Because most High said be cold or hot, right? These Sodom is showing their true colors and shit. And these people that act like they love God and act like they know the Most High and rejecting His word as prophets, causing trouble to the prophets, spiritually stoning the prophets. Hey man, they got real something. They got something coming, man. You know, people like vocab that think he know the truth. Like he really loved the Most High and shit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, with that, it was edifying, man. You know, it's always, man, we can talk about this truth forever, man. You know, that's how great and deep the Most High is. And we can do it over and over again. It's like, you know, it's still new to us. It's still powerful and that much more meaningful to us, man. But anyway, giving all praises to y'all.
Allah,
you know, to all the apostles, elders, salute, double honors. You know, elder bishops, great millstone. Must I take your brother's word for the hope election to be elect most high will. And contrite spirits return back to the most high blessings. All the brothers, sisters on the comment board, Shalom for tuning in. Hopefully it was edifying to you. Till the next time. Shalom. Shalom. There was a new woman.